Is Hims and Hers Health still a buy, or should we be looking to sell? That is the question I'm going to be answering in this video. This is an update to a previous video I created around 2 months ago. When I created the previous video, the price was around this blue line here, and I gave some price targets based on the Fibonacci extension, which looks like this if we add them back to the chart. And now that some time has passed, we can take a look to see how the prediction held up and also think about what the price could be doing next. Looking at what the price has done since this blue line, we can see that the price did start going up until we got to around this Fibonacci level, which is the level below our first target. There the price found some resistance and it has been retracing over the past few days. So what does this mean for the stock? Is it still a buy, or should we be looking to take profits? To answer that, the first thing we can look at is the 200-day moving average. Above this blue line is where the bulls live. So when the price is above this, we tend to see higher highs. And when the price gets to below this level, we tend to start seeing lower lows. So generally speaking, a stock is a buy when it is above this 200-day moving average. And if that is the case, the next thing that would be good to know is when the best area to buy is. And to answer that question, we can draw another Fibonacci retracement. This is something similar to what I did in the previous video, but the Fibonacci retracement was drawn in the past. But now that we have new candlesticks, we can use these to get the most up-to-date levels. So I've drawn the Fibonacci retracement from this low up to this high. In the stock market, when prices start retracing, it tends to find support at one of these Fibonacci levels, and this dark green area is known as the golden zone, and it is where prices tend to find the strongest support. So that is the ideal area where we would want to buy. The start of the golden zone is around here, and it is around $45.54. And the bottom of the golden zone is around here, which is around $40.72. Sometimes we do see very strong retracement, in which case we do see the price go below this dark green area and find support around here. And this level is around $33.73. So an entry strategy you might want to consider is getting in at the higher levels and dollar cost averaging at the lower ones if the price continues retracing down. So that's the entry side of things. However, getting a good entry is only step one. It's equally important to have a good exit strategy in place, and we can get an exit strategy using the Fibonacci extension tool. But before we dive into that, you might be wondering whether I'm currently holding the Hims and Hers Health stock or if I'm planning to invest in it. And the answer is the large majority of my portfolio is built around a strategy that tracks trades made by US politicians. This is because investing alongside key US politicians is the most profitable strategy I've found in the stock market, especially during uncertain times. For example, in 2022, we saw the S&P 500 go down by almost 20%. However, if you had invested alongside some key politicians, you would have actually seen an increase of 77%. And when the market conditions are better, we see even greater returns. This is why I mostly only invest when key politicians are involved. And if you're curious about how I do this and how you can too, I put together a free video on my website that walks you through how I use publicly disclosed information to find the most profitable trades, and you'll also learn how you can do the same. The link to this free video is in the description below, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. Coming back to the Fibonacci extension tool, I've drawn it from this low up to this high and pulled it down to where this retracement has ended around here. And the way this works is similar to the retracement tool, but instead of support, we tend to see resistance around these areas. And investors using this tool like to lock in some profits around these levels. which puts them in a good position to buy back at a discount if the price retraces from there. So based on this, what are some areas where we might want to consider taking some profits? The first level you might want to consider locking in some profits is going to be around here. This is $77.57. The level above this is going to be around here, which is $110. And the third level is going to be around here, which is $164. So taking some profits as the price gets to these levels could be an exit strategy you might want to consider. I will be making update videos as the price gets to these key levels. So if you'd like to stay up to date, then consider subscribing to the channel. And if you found this video helpful, consider dropping a like on the video as well, as that helps out the channel a lot. It's also worth mentioning I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research and your own analysis before you make any investment decisions. That brings us to the end of the video. If you'd like to learn how to profit like a politician, then the link to this free video is in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.